Let me guess, you've spent money on ads, you've chased online leads, and you're still asking yourself, why is this not working? Here's the truth. The real estate industry is one of the most cutthroat industries. You're not just selling someone a product or a service, you're dealing with someone's number one asset, their home. I know because I was a real estate agent. Here's a picture of me back in 2006 when I first became licensed. Then I went on to be a real estate broker owner and eventually a real estate investor. But here's what nobody else is telling you in the industry. The average online marketer who's done well with Shopify stores or coaching programs doesn't understand what it takes to convert real estate leads. Real estate leads don't just buy now, like a pair of shoes or a digital course. You need a system that is built for real estate leads, that nurtures, builds trust, and converts. And I know firsthand because I've lived it. Here is a picture of my Upwork profile where I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars hiring all sorts of online marketers that promised me the moon and could not convert real estate leads. I'm not just someone that dabbles in online marketing. I have been a ClickFunnels user since 2017, and I have invested heavily in the ClickFunnels system to figure out exactly how it works. Here's a picture of the first funnel I ever created back in 2017. And this is how I got started in this space. In 2021, I joined one of the highest level coaching programs that ClickFunnels offers, and I've spent thousands of hours attending masterminds like this one right here of the Prime Mover Mastermind back in November of 2024, figuring out exactly how this system works and trying to perfect the framework of ClickFunnels. Trying to figure it out from this guy right here, Russell Brunson, and trying to know how it all fits together. But here's the game changer. I didn't just stop at online ads. I built REIStar, the real estate data tool that is a game changer for professionals in our space. Unlike generic lead generation systems, REIStar pinpoints the top quality leads using proprietary data and analytics to find the best data and leads in the industry. It's about better leads because you're chasing bad leads, you'll be wasting your time. So let me show you exactly how REIStar works and why it's so amazing. Okay, here's a look at REIStar and all the incredible features that this software has. So you can take a look right here as you can look at all the different things that you can search within REIStar. Basically, you can search property search, address, legal ID, owner, advanced. You can take a look at the zip code, the city, and things like that. And of course, you can search legal ID. You can search by the owner, and you can search by some advanced systems as well. And you can look at different class sections of a property. And if you click on the class section here, it'll pop up a list of all the different areas, the codes and the dwellings and things like that. And it goes very in depth into the types of information that you could pull up in terms of the class dwellings. Now, if you're looking at a map view, we're looking at New York, Manhattan here. You can see basically the map view. You can pick layers. You can do a bunch of different features on the right-hand side of some other aspects of searching. And also you can do a sales search. You can search the sales history and things like that as well. And then you got distressed properties. You got the less pendants. And you got the auctions. And of course, you got bank owned as well. And now if you're looking at owner occupied and things like that, there's a bunch of different ways to look at these types of things. Now, it's pretty incredible when you can find also listing search. You can search some listings and find some information as there as well. Now, maybe we'll switch it up here and take a look at a different area. We'll look at New York, Albany, and you can do as well mortgage search. So you can search mortgages and different types of information within the mortgages as well, positions of the lien and things like that. So it's pretty incredible, the different types of information that you can find. Now, if you are looking in a property search section and maps, we can look at a specific area in terms of the zip codes, and you can find a lot of different information about different types of properties that you're looking for. Now, this is important when you're targeting areas and you're trying to get leads in a specific area. Now, if you are a real estate agent or investor that's searching in specific areas, this is a huge feature. So you can print off the information and do CSV files and things like that. Now let's switch it up and take a look maybe at a different area here, and we'll just do a drop down because you can do the state and you can do the county. So now we're gonna look at Florida in Miami-Dade, and maybe we'll pull up a distressed property search. So we'll look at some of the pre-foreclosures within a date range here, and we'll look at a 30-day date range at the beginning of January of 2025 here, and we'll see what that month pulls up so that we can have a real example of what type of listings there are. So now there's 161 results here, and you can print, save CSV, and you could display telephone numbers. Now, this is going to be a big factor when we're doing online marketing because you have all these types of phone numbers that are coming up. And when you want to save to CSV, this is where things get exciting because we're going to be using this CSV to feed different algorithms. So what do we have in the CSV file? This is why REIStar is so robust, is the amount of data that is in this type of Excel file. Now, we'll have a tremendous amount of information, and you can see you got property addresses, property full address, and things like that. Each field here is going to be feeding into the social media platforms, feeding the algorithm with the type of information that you are looking to niche your lead generation with. And as you can see, it goes very in depth, and that's why this platform is so incredible. We got assessor value, tax year, tax amount, and it goes on and on where we can find a lot of data. Now, the data is important again because we are feeding the algorithms to find that information. So you can see the AVM value here, the total debt that's owed on the property, the available equity, the loan to value, and the equity ratio, and it'll show some most recent sales data, and it'll show some most recent sale price, and we'll have the most recent less pendants. So we'll have the date that that was filed, and very importantly, as we pulled up phone numbers earlier, you can see what's owner occupied. We're going to have the telephone numbers, the type of number it is, land, title, sell, and the company, the name of the phone number holder, and everything like that. So that is why this data is so important, because we have access to everything here, and we're using this CSV file to feed the online platform so you drive in much more higher quality leads. I've also tested, optimized, and burned through my own ad dollars to figure out exactly how social media and online marketing works and how it is specifically works for real estate. It took years of trial and error, but now I've got it down to a science. So what does this all mean for you? Well, what it means is you get a done-for-you lead generation system that taps into everything I've built and learned along the way. Now, what exactly will you be getting? Well, first you're getting the ClickFunnels framework, a plug-and-play system that attracts listings and investor clients while automating the follow-up process. It's a custom-built for your brand and market. Take a look at some of these amazing funnels that we've created for other clients, and you can see why it's so amazing. Now, what you're gonna get next is REIStar Data Integration. Access to data gives you a competitive edge so you're targeting the right people and not wasting your time going after leads that don't go anywhere. Specifically in the real estate industry, you need the right data so you're targeting the right type of real estate leads. And also what you're gonna get is traffic mastery strategies. Now, what we've done is we've built a system that shows you exactly how to market online, specifically on social media platforms and other online platforms, so that you're targeting the right type of people and driving in quality real estate leads. This isn't just a do-it-yourself type system. This is where me and my team are gonna go in and build out your entire digital asset. Basically, your funnel to your ads and to your performance. So you have a working lead generating machine that is built directly and uniquely for you and your business. So all you have to do is focus on closing deals. Let me show you how it would look once it's all complete. So this is what your funnel will look like. It'll be a application type funnel with a sales call that you'll be calling the homeowners at the end. And now we're going to take a look at how this works. So if we're running Facebook ads into this funnel, we'll take a look at how the Facebook ads break down. Now, we're going to be just using an example of running 500 leads, and how we determine the price is the industry average CPC data. So it tells you what the average Google search, Google display, and we got the Facebook one is at 1.68. So we're going to put that rate in there, and that's the data coming right off your cost per click. And this is data that's directly off WorldStream blog. Once we're using that $1.68, we're going to plug this in so we can get a simulation going. Now, the opt-in page, we'll see what your opt-in percentage rate is. And that's the amount of people that are actually filling out the form that are coming there. And we're going off the data that is provided. So we got the Google data, Bing data, and we can see what the average Facebook data is at 9.11%. So your conversion rate can vary depending on your traffic source. 50% is a solid conversion leave, a worthy goal. Most successful companies see 20 to 25% conversion. And this is off WorldStream blog. So we're going to go on the lower aspect and use what they got in there at 9.11%. And then basically after the opt-in, there's a questionnaire that fill out. So we're going to go about 50% people are going to fill out the application portion. And then after that, they go through. And now here comes the sales calls because you got the lead in your system. So we're looking at an average sales conversion of about 19%. Conversion rates for cold prospects are typically 2%, 20% for warm leads, and 50% for referrals. And we're going right off HubSpot's data analytics here. So we used a 19% right there. And on the buyer side, we're going to say about 50%. Now, why we're using this information, we're going to take a look at what a typical transaction is. Now, we're saying the commission on a transaction for a buyer and a seller is $5,000. And typically, we're going to say half of the people that are selling are going to end up buying. Now, we're going to run a simulation to kind of see exactly how this funnel would work if you're sending 500 leads in and what it would break down to. So let's take a look. So basically, if you're sending in 500 leads from Facebook, 45 people opt in, and that's a 9% ratio that we used earlier. And out of the 45, 22 are going to fill in the questionnaire. And out of the 22, now you got 22 leads. And if we're going off the 19%, 4 out of the 22 leads will end up converting into sellers. And if you're selling at a $5,000 commission, you'll close that 4 leads there. And out of the 4, 2 would become buyers because most people that are selling eventually do need to buy and move into another home. But let's look at what the expenses and everything break down to. So if you're running 500 leads at $1.68, that would break down to a traffic cost of $840. The fees for using their Facebook platform is about $871, and we're doing a product cost. So basically, what I put in there as a product cost is just some variables on what you'd be doing if you're spending on, if you're making that $5,000 commission. So I put in a hard cost of about $500. So we can use that number for, I don't know, taking clients out, the signage and things like that. I just put that number in there so okay, for each transaction, for about $500 cost is going into that. And I just put that in there so we just have an expense ratio. So we're kind of working out what your expenses would be. And to run that traffic, your expense is going to be around $5,000 for the month. Now, let's take a look on how this works out. So basically, you will be earning, and your estimated cost per click will have the cost per acquisition is about $140. Average return, and your return on ad spend is $35. Your revenue monthly is $30,000. Profit is $25,000, and revenue yearly is $360,000. So now if we break that down into a report, we're going to see your projections of $30K a month, $360,000 a year, profit about $25,000 a month, $303,000 a year, and you're getting 500 leads that are coming in monthly, and that's 6,000 leads a year. Out of those, what we're saying is we're converting, we got 4,500 that are converting, that are opting in and filling out the questionnaire, and that's 540 yearly. So this is the type of traffic that we're sending to this funnel, and you can see exactly how it breaks down, and you can change the numbers based on what your commission is in your area. But this is what a typical funnel looks like when it's running, and that's basically based off of the average numbers that we took a look at. Now, I'll be real with you. This program isn't for everybody. We are looking for the action takers, the real estate agents, investors, and broker owners that are looking for a system that delivers the goods in the real estate market. Now, that's why there's an application process, because we want you to apply so we can take a look and see whether or not you're a good fit. And if you fit into this business, we don't want people that are just looking to try and dabble. We want someone that's serious, that's ready to take action and get quality real estate leads so they can start closing more deals. Don't take my word for it. Take a look at some of these amazing success stories and testimonials from clients that we've been working with, where we've been able to deliver results for them in this space.
I was struggling to get my first few clients and couldn't figure out how to stand out in a competitive market. With REIStar's data and the lead generation funnel, I booked 5 listing appointments in my first 30 days. Now I'm building momentum and growing faster than I thought possible.
I use REIStar not only to find leads for my own business, but also to provide valuable data to real estate agents I partner with. The insights help them secure more listings, and in turn, I'm closing more deals on the lending side. REIStar has created a win-win dynamic for my entire network.
In luxury real estate, quality leads are everything, and REIStar delivers. By targeting high net worth property owners with tailored online campaigns, I've attracted high-caliber buyers and sellers who are serious about doing business. This tool has completely redefined how I approach lead generation.
If you're ready to stop chasing leads and start closing deals, apply now to see if you qualify for this incredible program. This is your chance to work with a proven system that combines the best marketing tools, real estate data, and expert execution, all done for you. Don't waste another day stuck chasing the same type of leads. Apply today and build your lead machine now.